Should I talk? I shouldn't, right? Like, there's nobody on the stage to talk with me, so talking alone. Junior promised me he's gonna be here also, and yeah, guys, feel free if you want to talk. If not, it's perfectly fine. Just keep an eye on the chat. I want to ask you a couple of things. We've got Big MFer. I think I've seen a request, right? I did. Hopefully I can handle stages right now. Yes, show requests, invite send, that's perfect. How are you guys doing? I hope you're enjoying this Friday. The weekend is around the corner for those of you that have weekends. For those of you that don't, well, you know, it's no difference. Friday, Monday, doesn't freaking matter. We're kicking off a campaign of giving out participation rewards, and then these participation rewards will actually play an important role in the creators community. They will be, I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit more about it, but I also want to ask you a couple of questions because we're going to start this from next week. And I'm excited about it because we've been brainstorming about the best way to do this the entire week. And we went back and forth on, you know, why this option would work, why would the other option be better, and so on. Now, the goal, because most of you know, we're building a community first, and then we're building a product around the community's needs through a lot of feedback sessions and a lot of brainstorming sessions on these problems that we see creators face in Web3, right? And in order for us to do that, we need to somehow be able to track participation to most of the things that we do, and at the same time reward the people that invest time together with us in building out this community. So if you remember from Spaces, if you tuned into our creator Spaces, you know that Chewy is in love with POAPs. Well, he was in love with POAPs. I don't think he's in love with POAPs anymore. We found a better way to do it. But basically the idea is the same, right? So what can you give out to community members to be able to track participation and at the same time be able to reward them within the community, right? Instead of doing the traditional POAPs, what we came up with is the idea of having our devs work on Polygon and airdrop directly these participation reward NFTs to the people that do certain activations. Let's say you connect your Discord account, you connect your Twitter account on our Discord, and that gives you one participation reward. We will just airdrop you that reward instead of you having to mint it directly. We wanted the user to not do much else besides the activation itself and then receive the participation reward. Now, these participation rewards, and I'm going to write like kind of a small summary of what I'm talking about right now for people to be able to reference on Discord. But these participation rewards will be ERC 1155, right? So you will be able to stack them without having your wallet full of many NFTs. It's just going to be one and you can stack them. The idea is to offer community members the opportunity to turn their participation rewards into builder reward NFTs. And those NFTs are actually going to be the ones that give you benefits. So let me give you an example. We will be giving out participation rewards for all different sorts of activations, like connect your Twitter on our Discord. That's one participation reward. Speak on our spaces. That could be another activation, another participation reward. Add our branded emoji to your Twitter name. That's another example of participation reward. Set notifications on for our creators private Twitter so that you can give us feedback in the tweets. That's another participation reward. Like, we can choose what kind of activations we want to have that include participation rewards so that you guys can start stacking up participation rewards regardless of the platform of your choice. So we're not going to keep them exclusive to Discord or exclusive to Twitter or exclusive to the newsletter. We want to give them out across the board so that everyone has the chance to stack as many participation rewards as possible without going out of their way, right? Without having to do something, super special. You guys spend time in Web3. So my goal is to have you spend time with us, not to have you spend extra time, not to have you grind to get this, but to make it easier for you to actually spend the time you're already spending in Web3 together with us so that you can also get rewarded and help us build this community. Now, the way we thought about it is that we will have 3 tiers for the builder reward NFTs. So your participation reward NFTs, you stack them and then you can convert them into builder reward NFTs that will actually give you real benefits in the creators community. Now, we're going to be a little bit more creative with the name, I'm pretty sure, but for the time being and just for the sake of the argument, we created 3 tiers, which are silver, gold, and diamond. Yay! Of course I will. Of course I will. I will have a summary. I just finished a meeting actually with the team, so some of the things that we've decided on happened, just now, a couple of minutes ago. Now, just to give you guys an idea, we talked about different types of activations, right? And those activations can be super simple, from subscribing to the newsletter to adding an emoji to your name on Twitter. Now, 10 participation rewards will give you a silver builder NFT. Then if you want to get a gold builder NFT, that will mean 5 silver ones, so 50 participation rewards. And then the last and highest tier will be diamond, and that's 100 participation rewards or 2 gold. I will actually put this in writing as well, so don't worry, guys. But the idea is that throughout the next 3 months minimum, I want to run this campaign and give you guys the possibility to accumulate as many participation rewards as possible and move up these tiers. Of course, each tier will have different benefits within the creators community, right? So if you get to diamond, that's the highest you can get. And we're going to talk more about the benefits because it's super, super early right now. But if you think about us eventually launching a product, then our diamond builders will get maximum benefits, which could include free mints, the biggest number of spots for the allow list, if that's going to be a thing. Of course, a special role, maybe exclusive access to some of the resources we have, depending on your creative type, and maybe some behind the scenes content as well. Maybe we'll give you access if you're a diamond builder to see actually the whole process that our creatives are going to undergo once we have an idea about what we want this to look. So that's the concept, right? Very simple concept. You get participation rewards for doing simple activations. You then burn your participation rewards to get builder NFTs. These builder NFTs will give you certain benefits and certain rights within the creators community. Now, we're going to also drop a thread on Twitter on this. We've already collected, I think, more than 120 wallets because last week during the first AMA, we mentioned whoever subscribed to the newsletter is going to get the participation reward NFT. So we collected all of those addresses. We did another activation on Twitter Spaces, and we've collected about 120 so far. Not all of them are on Discord. I'm pretty sure that some of them are not here. So our goal is to, as I said, offer the opportunity for community members to get these participation reward NFTs on different platforms for different activations. The only thing that's pending is the design, right? And I'm working together with Sydney and together with Artemis on finding the best design for the participation reward NFT, which is going to be, as I said, an ERC1155. So it's just going to be one design, but we want to make it cute enough for you guys to have it in your wallet and kind of be proud of it. Like, I don't know, what do people collect these days? Like coins, stamps, things like that. It's going to be a collectible that you can stack up and then turn into these builder rewards. I think we're gonna have that ready by next Wednesday. I spoke with our developer, and that's the plan we have right now. So if you have participated in any activation that we've had so far, we have your wallet. Rest assured, you're gonna get your participation reward NFT as soon as the design is ready, and we'll start sending those out from Wednesday, most likely. Now, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on this, please go into the chat. I will write a small summary of these things, and I'll post about it. I also want to bring up the fact that our Discord bot is getting trained over the weekend to curate the server on its own. Now, what I've realized is that we opened this Discord in January, and many people that joined forgot about it, which is pretty normal. Discord is not the platform of choice. We're not launching anything. There is no reason for some of the community members that trade NFTs, let's say, and don't have a lot of time spent on Discord to be here. That doesn't mean we don't want them in the community. It just means that this is not their platform. I want to make sure that we keep the platform curated to the extent of having the people that can at least give us a couple minutes or an hour per week. The way we're going to do that is the Discord bot will actually be set up from Monday in such a way that it will kick out everyone who has a period of inactivity of over 7 days. Now, activity means reacting to an announcement or dropping a message in one of the chats or tuning into a voice chat like you guys did right now. So if you don't do any of this during a week, you don't even say a GM, then you might be kicked out. That doesn't mean we don't want you in the community. It just means that we want to keep the community curated. You can reach back to me if that happens and you want to get back on Discord, and I'm going to invite you back, no problem. Will your NFT tier affect your Twitter group as well? No. It's not related to that, Luis. The Twitter groups are only going to be curated based on the activity that we see from the members on Twitter. So the building rewards, they have nothing to do with the Twitter groups at this point. And thank you, Craig. I'm bullish on you as well, fam. Thanks a lot for the flowers. Oh my God, you're a Liverpool fan. Jesus Christ, you're having such a bad season, mate. It is what it is. I don't want to twist the knife, but I've just read your bio, and this must be not your best year, put it that way. I mean, I'm a Spurs fan. We never do well, but at least this season we're better than you. So, I'm going to take that win. Stop laughing at me. Oh, God. All right. So that's the announcement I've made on the Discord bot. I'm super happy to see that once I've mentioned that we'll be curating the server, we got 94 reactions. Before we had like half. So I guess there are some people that just didn't know what we're doing here. The Twitter groups are going to be curated, as I said, based on activity. Wow, Nikki, that hurts. I'm just going to say that hurts. I don't want to see that ever. But going back to our ship, to Web3 stuff, the Twitter group DMs are going to be curated, as I said, based on activity. We did that like 10 days ago. I think we're going to have another reset of the groups next week. And we're just going to make sure that we put the most active members together. Also, Twitter has been behaving very weird, so we need to take that into consideration as well. Their API sometimes doesn't work properly, so we need to reconnect the bots. But I think the groups are still a useful thing. So it's going to be on Polygon, the participation rewards. So it's your MetaMask address, and it's going to be airdrop. No mint. You're not going to have to do anything. You're going to get it airdropped if you participate in these activations. Then to get your builder reward, that's a different story, because you will have to stack, as I said, let's say 10 participation rewards to be able to get a silver builder. And that you will mint it on our website. It will be, of course, free. We chose to go with Polygon, obviously, because if we will airdrop 10,000 NFTs over the next 3 months, we don't want to go bankrupt. You're somehow going to fade this one for sure, Riley. That's why you're here. I have you noted down as a professional fumbler of generational wealth. We need your type in the community so you can tell the story of how you missed this life-changing opportunity as well. Everyone has been selected for a reason, fam. We're not playing here. We know that you fumbled the bag. That's your role in this community. We hope that you're gonna fumble this one also. Uh, and those are the two things that I wanted to mention today on stage. And also take a snapshot of everybody that's in here, and this will get you a participation reward. Now, how are we going to make sure that we have your wallets? We're going to enable the Wallet Connect module of the bot also over the weekend, but most of you actually know from Twitter also. So I'm just looking right now at the audience. Maybe Sinister, because you don't have a PFP. I don't recognize you from Twitter. But all of the others, I recognize it from Twitter, guys. So we took a snapshot right now. I took a screenshot. And we're going to make sure that we have you on the list for this activation. Also, some of you already gave me their wallet in the AMA, so you might get 2 or 3 participation reward NFTs once we start sending them out. However, I will make an announcement about that. All right, Sinister is the account that Video is using to record the stage. That's very creepy, Video. I don't know why you found that name, Sinister. It's just, yeah. I got scared. I thought it's the IRS or something. It's like, what the hell is going on? It's an old account. Don't judge me. Yeah, well, I am judging you. It's a very bad name. And that's the big piece of news that I've had. Besides that, I worked on our newsletter. If you guys are not subscribed to the newsletter, please do so. You can find in the announcements, actually, if you scroll up. That's going to be the easiest way to get up to date everything that we're doing. And also, we will give out some hints here and there, So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. It's going to be an easy read, maybe 5 minutes. We're going to send it out once per week. And I'm working it on making it a lot better. So yeah, if you haven't, please subscribe. And I already have your wallet, Riley. Just for you to know, when you entered the server, I got your real address. I got access to your phone and to your computer. So you signed up for a cult. You should expect those things. Will there ever be any collabs with some of our own projects? For sure, Luis, for sure. But we don't have a product right now. When we will have a product and when we will be in need of a marketing campaign, then yes, we are definitely going to do collabs too. Up until that point, it doesn't make sense. So as long as this community is going to be private, we're not going to do collabs. But of course, we're here to build something, right? We're here to build the product. I know you got my Google search history, but you won't find much because I don't use Google for weird shit. I use another browser. So joke's on you, Riley. But yeah, that's a good question. Thank you, Luis. That's a good question. I know most of you are also working on their own things, and trust me, when we're gonna have a marketing campaign, when we're gonna be in need of that, we're gonna use all the resources we have and actually give our members the opportunity to link us to other projects or communities to get some eyeballs on what we're doing. But for the time being, this is a closed community. We're nowhere near having a product, not launching a product. So this is like the early phase of us trying to get together with the community that we managed to form around Chill Pills, Twitter presence, and around Cre8ors. And then the real building is going to start. We're going to bring our developers to the table as well, try to come up with some proposals for you guys and take it from there, see if we can build something that will be appealing to most people in Web3. Once we have that, it's going to be a lot easier. And then, I'm super excited about the time where all of this is going to come together and we'll have to push this as a community into the space. So yeah, the newsletter, as I said, it's written. I'm excited also because this week is the first week where we actually have, I think, 200 subscribers already. So it's going to be interesting to see how many of the subscribers actually open the newsletter. It's going to give me an idea about its value also. You can, in your collection, no, I don't, what do you mean? I don't know. The Stoic, I don't know which collection you're talking about, but like, yeah, no. I would say no, because we might have one. But if you want to steal our name, if that's the thing that you do, then, I'm not an American. I'm not going to sue you. But who knows, I'm joking, fam. I don't know what collection you're talking about, but yeah. You can, of course. We didn't. This is not a trademark yet. But do you? Do you have already the NFT art? I have an idea. No, we don't. We don't have the art, but we have the artists. So that's more important for me. We have the artists and we have a couple of directions that we explored, not in terms of the art, but in terms of the lore. That's the first thing I actually talked about with Sydney when we met. I think every community in Web3 needs to have a backstory. Storytelling is the most powerful thing on earth. And I think without it, it's super hard to have an identity in Web3. So we have a couple of directions in terms of the lore, which will give us more, uh, you know, will give us some clues with regards to what we want to do in terms of the art, but not at this point. It's too early. Yes, Kaito, we're all talking here. Welcome. My phone is actually ringing also, so bear with me. No. See, people are asking me out, right? Like this is the Web3 life, fam. It's fucking Friday. I've got shit tons of things to do. I'm trying to do them, and then my real life friends just like, oh, why don't you come out? Look, we're having dinner, we're having drinks, and I'm like, I don't like that anymore. I can have a drink here, but then I also have to go outside at some point. I don't know, man. I just don't enjoy going out as much. Fucking Friday, let's go drink. Well, I can drink inside, Daniel. It's not cold. I can actually have a smoke in the meantime as well. All of the advantages. Booze is also cheaper. If I buy it, I order it home than just going out. So yeah, just joking. Sure. Of course you're joking. You're all here. You're all nerds on your computers all day. You don't go outside. So I chose my crowd right. I know it's true. You don't even have to agree with me. All right, show proof of invitation. All right. I'm going to show you proof of invitation. You don't believe me. All right. So look, I've got a photo with food, right? Like, because they're having dinner. And if you can read Romanian, I can kind of translate it for you. But anyway, that was proof of dinner. Computer phone, I'm just going to buy something. All right, yes, drink with sweetheart. You have a sweetheart. Oh, or that's what you believe in your head. My Web2 friends calling me too, but told them I had this meeting, which is important. Then we get drunk. Well, Mikey, take care. It's 7:20 p.m. Heading out to dance. Fiona, I know you love dancing, so I hope you have an amazing Friday. I hope the beats are gonna be a killer. And if I remember correctly, your dancing evenings start with 2 or 3 shots of tequila, and that's it. Then it's all water. So make sure you keep it the same. I think that's important. Romanian, yep, Puf team. Wow, yes, nice. Vicky's in the house as well. Hey, Vicky. Why do you have a blue name? Fiona also has a blue name. If you guys want to change that blue name into a better name, just go to connect, connect your tweeters, and then press get roles. And you're going to get the Twitter role, which is not blue. It's reddish. All right, what else? I had something else on my mind also. Next week, yes. So, our creators spaces, our morning talk show is not really in comfortable AM times for some of the people in the United States. So me and Sydney talked about having another 1 hour hosted around 12 p.m. PST. That's Los Angeles time, so that Sydney can be the host. So we're gonna kick that off from Monday. Also, I would love for you guys to show up if you have the time. I'm actually really curious to see what part of the Twitter audience that Chilpil has. It's actually not able to tune in really early in the morning, and they will do it later at night. So as you can see, our plans right now focus a lot on occupying space on Twitter, build, this community that way also, make a name for ourselves in terms of Twitter spaces and having a daily show. I think that's going to help this community as a whole as well going forward. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thank you, Vicky. I just had it, Yesterday, I knew that I have to do a stages with you guys. So it was 2 weeks. I looked like a Neanderthal. I called my barber and I was like, look, I'm going to have to see these wonderful people. Please make me look presentable. And I hope that he did. Will Junior? Yes, yes. Junior is, I don't know how to call him, but he's an indispensable part of our spaces. He's away in New York right now, which is why we're not delivering those experiences live on spaces anymore. He just tunes in. But yeah, he's gonna be there all the time, and we're actually working on making a theme song with that reply of his. Is the later spaces only Monday or all week? The idea is to have it all week. So that's gonna be hosted by Sydney, not by me. I have enough on my plate. I don't want to do that again. I love you guys, but I also love me, and I want to have some me time. So Sydney's gonna host, and I'm gonna try to be there, but not every day. And I think this is important for us because I'm building together with Sydney, and this is super, super important. Why is my loss, Matt? I spend 5 hours a day on spaces for like a year. Don't patronize me, Matt. Jesus Christ. What time? It's gonna be 12 p.m. PST. Look at this guy. Thanks, Sydney. Your lost chill pill. Well, wait a little bit. Jesus Christ, man. That's it. Click. Thank you. Oh my God. Hmm. See, Frank is here to defend me. For those of you that don't know, Click is actually Frank. Click on his photo. Is Frank D Gods. That's him. He's also part of our community. Matt, very good. Thank you for that gift. It's very self-explanatory. I'm having fun, man. Oh my God, Nikki. What? Who's Nikki? Where is Nikki? Oh, Nikki. This is really Nikki. Oh my God, I didn't recognize you with that ugly ass PFP, Nikki. Hmm. All right. Well, you know, I didn't expect that. Yeah, Sausage Fest, Chewy, the jokes are endless. Endless. All right. Yes, but the Twitter Connect. All right. Oh. So Lola, I will do something very special right now. I just gave you the role myself, and I'll check the database to see if you are already connected. Um, Thank you, Whoopi. We're going to also have, as I said, the space is going on from 12 p.m. EST. Well, no, 12 p.m. PST, Pacific. Chill, do you love me? That really depends. Do you have any possessions? Like, do you have land or riches? I really need to know that before I give you the answer. Lola is a legend, and it was her birthday. So happy birthday. For those of you that don't know, it was Lola's birthday. No, it doesn't count. Video. Real land, man. Real land. I cannot build a house on land in the metaverse. Just gonna say that. Look how many happy birthdays. I love it. Happy birthday, Noopish. A lot of people wishing Lola happy birthday. Yes, so very cool, guys. Those are the new things that I want to speak with you about, and I'm gonna post a summary of what I've explained on the builder rewards. And this is just getting started. This is March. March is gonna be a super busy month for me and for my team. We're gonna try to do a lot of things. We're working a lot on getting highlights from spaces because we have great speakers and great content, and we think that's going to help us big time. And yeah, I'm excited to start giving out these participation rewards because this way I can actually keep track of the people that do these activations with us, give them some special roles, allow them to invite more people, and basically start getting them involved in helping us build this community because otherwise, it's not going to pick up the way we want it if we don't get you guys involved. And all of this campaign with the builder rewards is aimed exactly at that. What else? I don't want to give you too much insight that's not confirmed. You know how they say I should under promise and over deliver, but I find it very hard to do because I know a couple of things that will get you guys excited. We're going to have a game that you can try and play in a couple of weeks. We don't want to build a game, don't get it wrong, but there is something that will act as a community bonding mechanism, I call it. So I'm giving you a little bit of a sneak peek into what we're thinking right now, because most of the replies to our first question, and actually, if you think about it, the most common problems that are faced by Web3 communities are to keep engagement and keep activity going after they launch product, right? So we talked about this on the AMA last week, and it's actually Brains that put a very important question forward that made me think about community bonding mechanisms. So we thought about a gamification of that, and we had our devs work on a little game that could be played with NFTs, like interacting regardless of the NFT. And I want you guys to try it also. So I think in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to present you with that as well. So you get a taste of what our developers can build. And then, you can join me in annoying them every day in, proposing to them absurd inventions that will take forever to build and have no utility so that they can tell us that. This is the beauty of building out in public, guys, really. We're going to get to a point where basically, our knowledge about blockchain technology will matter, but also our knowledge about the Web3 space in general. And we're going to be telling the developers like, look, we think we should be able to do that with the NFT, or, a game doing that, or a community mechanism or community bonding mechanism that could do that would be cool. What are the implications of that? So it's going to be a really interesting conversation. If you haven't been in meetings with developers, they are the best people ever, but they also need to deal with a lot of shit because most of the times they work with people that don't understand the limitations of technology, like me. And I ask for magic, and I'm like, no, this has to be done. So they take ages in explaining to me why sometimes not possible, and I'm tired to do that alone. So I need an army of people. I need you guys to come together with me and push the developers to build these magic things that we all want. I do have an Instagram, but it's a pay-per-view, Vicky. So I'll drop you, chillpill.it. One, all right, for you, because I know you can send 0.88 ETH, and I'll give you my Insta. I'm making a lot of money from my Insta. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's basically keeping me alive. So I'm not gonna give you, the profile just like that. Um, no, man, I'm joking. I have two freaking photos on Instagram for the past 10 years, Nobody cares about my Instagram. So maybe I'll post it at some point. I don't spend time on Instagram. Since my last breakup 4 years ago, I don't want to spend more time. It's toxic for my mental health. I would recommend you don't use it either. No, I am not doing that right now. I might, but right now it's cool. Depending on how long this bear market is going to be, it is what it is, fam. Honest work, Any work, it's honest work. All right, this is very weird right now. So, wow, Chewy wants to restart his OnlyFans nipples. It is what it is. Autocorrector goes wild on gifts. I can see. Creator group OnlyFans. I mean, that would make sense, right? Take into account what we've spoken about on Spaces for the past 3 days. You might think that that's the way to go. I mean, look, guys, I'm not going to lie. If we build a community full of people that want to open their OnlyFans accounts, that's cool for me. We're going to help them. We're going to make money. Like, just think about Dom, right? Dom is not here. We can talk about him. We can literally use Dom to get engagement. Like, what other community does this? I don't remember any community who's ready to open OnlyFans pages for their members, and get revenue for the other members. It's going to be crazy. We can do many things. We just need good people. And yeah, like even Junior's brand. I want to patent Junior's brand, right? Can you imagine that type of experience? It becomes the norm in Web3. Once the bull market comes, we have Junior under contract and he's going to deliver that like the guy at boxing events that starts shouting, let's get ready to rumble. So every time Junior does that on another space, it will go back to the creator's treasury, right? Like we are not shy to use our members if they want to be used and to work together with them to create revenue streams for the community. I think that if somebody like Dom wants to open an OnlyFans page and direct all of the donations to the community, he will be a hero. He will be a modern Web3 hero. He will live a Twitter life like the liberator of Paris. We're going to give him a special role and hold him in such high regard. We're going to be here with him if he needs some counseling and therapy. Like, as long as we come together, there's nothing that we cannot do. That's what you have to bear in mind. Of course, as long as it stays within the borders of the law. I just want to make that clear. This is not a criminal group. It will not be a criminal group, and this is not a cult as well. All right. I think I've said enough. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I took 2 snapshots, so I think I'm not going to miss anyone in terms of a participation reward. We're going to do this more often. We also recorded this. Sinister recorded, which is Video's alt account. So we're going to post this in the archive for the ones that don't have time to connect. And we're going to see you guys on Monday on our Creator Spaces, also on the second one of the day. Up until Monday, stay safe. Don't drink too much during the weekend. And if you do have the time to plan your week ahead on Sunday, do it. It's going to help you big time. It's been helping me for a long time right now. If I miss doing that on Sunday, the whole week goes to shit. So I want to leave you with that. Make sure you party, but also plan for next week if you want to get ahead. Use Sundays for that. What the fuck? Don't drink too... Yes. What? Why? Do you think this is not a group that will condone abusing any type of substance? So that's why I say don't drink too much, don't do anything too much. Everything in moderation, Peter. All right? If you don't like that, then you have a problem. Let's talk about it. Don't abuse anything, my friend. Life's too short to abuse anything. Don't drink too much on the weekend. All right. Oh, much love, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be writing a short summary of this. You made me laugh. Have a lovely weekend. Fiona, take care. Don't dance too much. Have an awesome night. And again, let's start building this together. I'll see you guys around Discord, around the timelines. If you need anything, just drop me a DM here or on Twitter. I'm always available. Have an amazing one. Much love, fam. I'll see you.